is Tony T. Right now, I would like to welcome my guest, the Sultan. Opportunity here, you have a chance to become the new NPW Provincial Champion. What are your thoughts on this match?
My thoughts are always great. You know why? Because I am the great Sultan. And you will all bow to the brow just like Mr. T.D. Jackson, my opponent for the night. Even though he's a good wrestler, he's not going to be a good wrestler tonight because I'm going to break his neck because he's a peasant. Now get away from me. Get my music back.
The Sultan.
Get the music.
All right, so T.Y. Jackson making his first title defense since winning the provincial championship. There's the hardware, that's what it's all about. Referee James showing everyone what it's all about. And T.Y. Jackson taking on the Sultan. Sultan, the first challenger for the provincial championship. So Sultan is hailing from Akbak.
Come on, Q. Show some respect. Pronounce it properly. Akbak.
Sorry,
you're uncultured swine.
Okay, both men lock up in the middle of the ring. Sultan manages to get T.Y. backed into the corner. And
T.Y.'s first title defense. The Sultan's hungry, a veteran in this ring. Let's see if T.Y. has what it takes and shows that his win was not a fluke.
Okay, so T.Y. Jackson. T.Y. Jackson formerly won half of the tag team wrestling royalty, but he has made the move to singles wrestling and has done so very successfully.
So far, you know, let's see what he's got tonight. This is the real test.
I'm liking those white gloves that he's got wearing there. That's they look pretty snazzy.
We had trying to look like Mickey Mouse or what?
If we had black lights on, they'd really stand out. That would really look good. Beautiful set of moves to turn that armbar around. And the fans want more. So the Sultan manages to turn that around into a hammerlock. And what do we got here? Ooh, T.Y. Jackson puts him in a headlock and takes him down to the canvas.
T.Y. is taking the Sultan by surprise a little bit.
Oh, sneaky little move by the Sultan there. Can never take the Sultan for granted. He's got lots of tricks in his little bag of books.
You know, like I said, he comes from Akbak. He was a champion there. He took on all the competition, came to Canada to prove himself, and he's done a great job so far. He deserves this opportunity, and he's not taking it lightly for sure.
All right, so let's telegraph off. Wow, that was a big shoulder tackle. He had a lot of momentum coming off of that. And comes off the ring, ducks under the clothesline. Beautiful drop kick by T.Y. Jackson. There's a big man who's got some moves.
Took Sultan by surprise a little bit. He's taking a breather on the outside of the ring.
Probably a smart move by the Sultan to get outside the ring, slow things down a little bit. T.Y.'s getting the fans going. T.Y. decides he's had enough and he goes right straight out of the ring. And they're exchanging blows, slaps to the face. Ooh, right down head first onto that ring apron. And a big slap to the face again.
This is the Sultan's territory though, so this might have been a mistake by T.Y. to come outside the ring.
Ooh, missed with that one, but caught him on the backside. So, being warned by the ref to bring the action back into the ring. Both men are back inside now. Sultan getting to his feet, T.Y. calling him on. Nice duck under and a spin around by the Sultan.
showing his wrestling ability. He comes from a great amateur wrestling background. You know that, right?
Whoa, what a move by the Sultan. That is something exciting to see. Using the ropes as leverage.
He knows how to use every part of that ring. His training constituted. Find a weapon and use it, and that's how he uses it in his ring. That's
So, T.Y. Jackson being choked on the bottom rope. Referee James warning the Sultan.
He's got a 5 count, Q. He's got a 5 count.
And again, he goes after the throat. Going after the throat. I guess if you find a weakness, you got to go after it. But he is being warned, and he better watch out. Once again, T.Y. Jackson being choked on the second rope.
Ooh, what a punch by the Sultan.
Okay, so the Sultan has taken control of this match so far, and once again, using the ropes to his advantage and getting warned by the referee. More choking off the top rope this time. And shots the big man back into the middle of the ring.
Using every inch of that ring as a weapon.
Very talented wrestler, no doubt about it, and very agile, lots of good moves. Don't know that he's got the class that a provincial champion should have, though.
He's got the class that he needs, the fighter class, and that's all he needs to have in MPW. And that's what he's showing tonight.
And T.Y. Jackson fights his way out of trouble, trying to get this turned around. Getting the fans fired up again. Goes after the Sultan into the corner, but misses and hits the middle turnbuckle on his own. Sultan, once again, in control of this match.
Just outsmarting T.Y. He's taking it to him. He knows how important this match is. He's trying to wear him down.
So T.Y. is in a bit of trouble, but man, oh man, he lands the size 12 right to the jaw of the Sultan. Nice leapfrog by the Sultan and a double axe handle.
What athleticism by the Sultan. This guy can fly with the best of them. He's got great athletic ability, and we're going to see his acrobatics sooner than later.
And in this case here, nothing acrobatic about what he's doing now. He's just using his aggression and goes for a quick pin, hooks the leg, but no, just a count of 2.
He's a great all-round wrestler. He can get down and dirty if he has to, and he knows how to win.
All right, so far the wrestling is, the Sultan has been on the offensive most of this match. Taking advantage, stomping on the toes.
One of my favorite moves, the stomp. Well done, Sultan.
And stomping on the bicep.
I am the great Sultan.
Okay, so he has told us all that he's the great Sultan, and he hurt himself in the process. What's he gonna do? Oh, goes to land the big fist and gets
Took a little bit too much time that time.
Gets a fistful of the ring canvas, catches the big man in the middle, and beautiful spinning back kick. T.Y. Jackson is a big guy, but he is very athletic and very agile.
He does have surprising agility for his size.
Going up, is he going to go all the way to the top? No, he's on the second rope. Sultan climbs up and gives him a smack right to the chin.
Oh, what impact.
Okay, so the big guy flies over the top. Beautiful flying knee.
Big knee by the Sultan right to the face of T.Y. Jackson.
The Sultan pulling off a move. Kind of reminds me of old Mr. Wrestling #2 from back when I was a kid at old Georgia Championship. And a flying headbutt. Wow.
Headbutt. He learned that move in Achbach when he was doing his training.
Okay, well, I'll have to take your word for that.
In his own words, his head is harder than a goat.
Nice move! That is a beautiful move.
Step up, flipping senton by the Sultan. I told you the acrobatics and his athleticism is going to come into play.
Well, apparently they train pretty good wrestlers in, what is that, Akbak, you said?
Just don't, Crew. Just don't. That's enough. Let me do the talking when it comes to the Sultan, because, as he says, I think you're just a peasant.
Okay, well, T.Y. Jackson manages to reverse that and throws the Sultan over his shoulder. So, he's got if he can get some sustained pressure here, and a beautiful action. And once again, lands another one. Getting a little bit of sustained pressure. He's rallying. What's he got? He's setting him up. The fans want to see this over. And, ooh, wow.
Suplex drop by T.Y. from Sultan.
Kick out by the Sultan.
Only gets a 2.
So the Sultan not only well schooled in wrestling, but he also a tough customer, and you don't just put him away that easily.
You'd be tough too if you came from Achbach.
Okay, so T.Y. Jackson wants to finish it off. Looks like he's going up top. This is, the fans are happy to see this happening. They're cheering him on. T.Y. up to the top, coming up, and that's a beautiful Swanton bomb. And, oh, I thought that was a 3 for sure, but the Sultan.
He's so smart. He knows exactly where he is at all times in that ring. He had the ring awareness to put his foot on the ropes and kick out of the finisher that T.Y. has put so many guys away with that Swanton. But he didn't put away the Sultan.
All right, so Sultan's veteran ring savvy starting to show. Kept him alive in this match. What's T.Y. going to do? He's going up top. Is he going to try something outside the ring? Oh, but he gets caught. So dangerous when the wrestlers go up top like that. If they end up outside on the outside, that can end a career.
It's not called high risk for nothing, Q. But Sultan looks like he was going to try something. T.Y. knocked him off the turnbuckle.
Okay, so Sultan outside of the ring, he's staggered. T.Y. Jackson, what's he going to do? Is this going to be a big... Wow, that's coming up from 10 feet in the air. Unbelievable that he connected with that.
Forearm smash from the top turnbuckle to the outside.
Wow, both men reeling after that move. It's hard to believe that either of them are going to be able to get on their feet. Referee James counting both men, checking them out, making sure they're okay. Continuing on with the count. This match is taking place outside the ring now, but T.Y. Jackson, a real champion, he wants to win this inside the ring, right in the middle. 1, 2, 3.
Might have been a mistake by T.Y. He could have just took the count out victory and still be the champ.
Okay. Oh wow! What a move!
What a knee.
What was that? That was a neck breaker?
Dropping knee to the face. That was amazing.
That was
Sultan
close.
Showing his savvy.
He almost got the 3-pin there. Okay, so things are back in Sultan's control. Here we go. Here's a nope. That neck breaker didn't work. What do we got?
Spin out suplex.
And a kick out by the Sultan.
Sultan attempting to going for the golden neck breaker. Didn't pull it off, and T.Y. came out with a great reversal into a sit-down bomb.
Okay, so the fans doing their best to get T.Y. fired up. So what's he going to do now? He misses the Sultan. Sultan roll somersaults out of there. Springboards T.Y. over top of him.
T.Y. landed funny on that monkey flip.
That was a...
Sultan might have him here.
What's he going to do? Drags him over. What's he going to do? He looks like he wants to set something up. And the big
fist drop.
Fist drop down to the forehead. Can he get the pin? And no, he does not. Kick out by T.Y. Jackson. Just a count of 2.
Sultan feels it though. He feels like the provincial championships within his grasp.
Okay, what's he got? Beautiful athleticism to get himself outside the ring, but T.Y. Jackson, it almost looked like T.Y. baited him there and was waiting until he got up to set him up for a big move of his own.
He was playing possum. Now he's got Sultan sitting on the top rope. Let's see what he does.
Can he set something up? He's going right up to the top. What's he gonna do? Wow!
Hurricane Rana off the top rope.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
We've seen a couple of big Hurricane Ranas tonight, but this was one of the biggest. And a kick out. How did he kick out of that? Unbelievable.
The Sultan's tough, but even I thought he had the 1, 2, 3 there. T.Y. had the 1, 2, 3, but wow, Sultan's tougher than we believe.
So T.Y. Jackson's got to be wondering what it is that he has to do to finish the Sultan off.
So am I, Q. He just did a top rope hurricanrana. I've never seen TY do that move before.
No matter who wins this, I guarantee you these two men are both very deserving of the championship. Duck under by the champion, and what has he got here? Beautiful move by the Sultan. How did he get out of that?
What a reversal by the
Spinning
Sultan.
acrobatics. I think this must be it. He covers him. 1, 2, and no.
How did TY kick out of that move?
T.Y. Jackson, I'm sure that is just instinct. Okay. T.Y. Jackson. The Sultan with some choice words for the fans. What's he got here? Oh! Malfunction at the junction.
Sultan took way too much time for that moonsault, and TY took advantage.
Wow, did he get caught on the side of the face with that kick? And there it is! Still interprovincial champion T.Y. Jackson.
And your winner, T.Y. Jackson! All right, T.Y., successful in your first title defense as provincial champion. You squeaked by, as far as I'm concerned. But what do you have in store for the provincial championship? Do you really think you can keep it?
Well, first of all, if anybody's squeaking by things, it's not you. Second of all, this was my first reign as the NPW provincial champion. And I know you're not a fan of me, but I know everybody here is a fan of T.Y. So I'm going to make it plain and simple for everybody like you can even understand. It's the time of T.Y. And T.Y. will take on all comers because I love this business, I love this ring, and anybody who wants a shot, I'm right here.
T.Y.,